What is up, peoples? Welcome to the stream. Today we are prepping the team to take on the final two bosses in the Endless Tower. We have the Chromatic Lamp Master as well as the Duolistes. Not the Duoliste, but the Duolistes. There's two Duolistes and they're on crack, dude. They literally do the Duolistes attacks, but they just do them way faster, way crazier, dude. Like, oh, it's so difficult. So I've powered my way through this entire Endless Tower challenge. I've done it all myself. I've grinded this team as far as I can. You guys will see what kind of damage we can do on these guys here in the farm, but it's still really not that efficient, and ultimately I do not have it in me to keep putting in all the failed hours on those crazy bosses. So ultimately I'm gonna have to strengthen this team up and get to a point. I mean, I don't know if I want to one-shot them, but it would feel kind of nice to one-shot them at this point, you know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, we're literally gonna be sitting here and running this fight right here over and over and over. You want to leave a mark on this guy and just keep shooting. I'm not sure. I thought that charging critical was supposed to charge gradient on critical attacks, but it doesn't seem to be doing that right there, so I'll have to double check that, as it's pretty important for the final build we're going for. Oh, I forgot to set up my chat overlay, so if anybody does pop in, I won't see it for now, but so you can see we're able to get 12.1 million from that, which is pretty good, but that's not a quarter of the Duolistes or the Lamp Master's health on New Game Plus, so we're gonna have to figure something serious out to get those guys taken care of, man. Gonna have to do at least like 5 times the amount of damage we're doing right now. So we're not going to do nearly as much damage with the same attack this time because he's not marked and it's not our first attack, so we don't have first strike damage or anything like that. But this is pretty much, I think, the fastest way that with the current build I can get through that fight. So it's 2 minutes to get through the fight. I need roughly like 200 Lumina. Probably need like 160 more, but we'll call it 200 Lumina, which is 100 battles. So I'll spend 200 minutes doing just this battle, which is a little bit over 3 hours. However, I do believe that's less time than I would spend just fighting the Lamp Master in Duolistes. So I do think that this is worth it in the long run. There would only be one other way to find out, and I'm not willing to do it. So the reason we're able to hit so many shots here is because I forget the name of the Picto, but we have a Lumina equipped that gives us a 20% chance of adding AP. I think it's Energizing Shots is the name of the Picto, but there's a 20% chance of increased AP when you take shots, which makes for quite a few shots that you're able to take. And that's why it's important to have the charging critical, because as long as Seal and Minoko are getting criticals on those, then we should be able to charge that up to charge up our gradient bar to 3 gradient charges. That was 15 million? Why did that do so much more? Huh. That was interesting. Maybe he just had, I don't know. Maybe he had more burn stacks filled up, but I didn't think that more burn stacks would lead to more damage. the way that we're currently running the build. Maybe though. Interesting. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked here. Nice. It actually, if I had one extra AP there, I wonder if it would have been worth it to use Stendhal from offensive and then try to do something else. Oh, we didn't quite get in there. Nicely done, Minoko. Yeah, 15 million there. I'm not exactly sure why we were able to do that. Here, I'm just gonna really quickly set up my chat overlay here. All right, we're cooking. We are on it. So that's only 2 right there, and that one theoretically took a little bit longer, I would imagine, since we had to take one more counter attack from whatever that that thing is. I forget what it's called. I know that this big horse looking dude, that's called a creation. I don't know what the funky looking dude on the left is called though. Yeah, honestly, we might as well just leave the mark there. Alright, this should be a quick one. That was... Why didn't we crit right there? That was not very much damage. I'm pretty lucky he went down right there, honestly. See, we did almost 2 times as much last time, and I'm not even sure the difference. He was burned and he was marked right there, so... Obviously, we didn't get the crit on this turn, but... Oh, that should be it, actually. I'd be surprised if he survives this Stendhal. I think we just did enough damage to him up front. That's what we need right there. That's the most efficient way to do it. Minute 30. Beats up the time quite a bit. Not that, like, I don't really care. I mean, I don't want to spend like 10 hours doing this, but I don't care if we save an hour, for real. I'm just kind of like picking it up too. I figured I'd do it on stream and get a bunch done today, but I'm just kind of picking it up, doing like, if I got 10 minutes to hop on real quick, I'll just hop on and do a few battles, and I figure if we just keep doing that here, pretty soon we'll be there, so. I just want to make sure that guy goes down, man. What am I doing? Why does it keep going away? Did I miss that last shot? I think I did. Oh, no crit, man. I don't think that he will go down as easily this time. Hopefully the creation goes down. He's burnt, he's marked. .9. I'm not sure what's changing that number. I really thought I had a good grasp on it there for a little bit. I'm confused right now, man. I don't know. Pretty locked in today, dude. maybe. I don't think the Stendhal is going to do it this time, to be honest with you. Oh, wait a second, though. Check this out. I know we've only got 1 AP, but we've got 2 Gradient Charges. Phoenix Flame. That's probably unnecessary. We'll see if this takes him out. I don't think it will, but... yeah. Weak sauce. Burns, though. That'll work. Weak sauce, mate. Yeah, man, just the grind. We have been, or we were live streaming the whole endless tower grind there for a while, but the computer's been struggling a little bit with the live stream stuff. Really, it was the Wi-Fi that we had to get situated, which internet is figured out now, so I should be able to start streaming again pretty good, pretty consistently. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully all is good. I mean, I'm saying that. This is my first time back streaming since I took a pretty big break because of the issues we were having, so. End on a mark, we'll take that. Get the crit, we'll take that. Seal just doesn't seem to get as lucky as Minoko with those, man. I don't know what it is. We are also going to be releasing like a full kind of like recap documentary style video on the whole process of taking the Endless Tower on New Game Plus. It has been quite the struggle, been quite the grind, but it's been quite a bit of fun. I've really enjoyed making the video for it. It's some pretty decent work for myself, so excited to share it, and yeah, man. That's crazy. I got these ones down. Usually, man, I could not even think about saying something or like thinking about something else while I'm getting attacked by these guys because I just can't hit the parries, but obviously I've done this one so many times at this point. Oh, we'll take that. I don't know why that happened, but I'm happy it did. I'm happy it did. Man, I wish I could set up like an automatic counter to know how many of these I'm completing, you know? It's cool too. It's not guaranteed, but every once in a while, these drop a level 33 weapon upgrade. Not quite as efficient to farm as the Lumina, obviously, but they're obviously not as high in demand either, so. Man. Oh, Minoko, there we go. I don't know why I get so locked in on stacking that do-that. See, Seal just, I'm telling you, does not get as lucky as Minoko. She does not get, and to be fair, Minoko did not have a very good round that time, but it's the thing, like, you've already got to rely on the luck with the shots, man, and then other people are, like, using roulette to get more damage, which in my case, I think it would make sense as, you know, there's only 2 battles to get through, but I don't know, I don't love the idea. I would like if we could get through it without using roulette. I just don't like the idea of getting stuck because of it. After we'll probably already get a little bit stuck because of, oh shit. Dang it. I suck at that one. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. Okay, we might still be able to get rid of him though. Oh man, maybe we won't, dude. This is not ideal. It'd be a bummer if I died while I was farming these guys, man. Yeah, I struggle with that health absorb attack right there. 2.6 though. Good attack. Oh, here it is again. There we go. Should be it. Oh, not quite. And he figured out which one I struggle with, I guess. That'll work. By the way, I know I'm playing with my earphone over here on the right side of my head. Freaking, I've got a tight little space here, and I dang tripped over the what's it called, the wire not too long ago, so it kind of messed up the right earphone over here. I can still hear out of it, but it's obviously not very comfortable, and looks goofy. So, but hopefully you guys can just laugh at it and get past it. I got this Bluetooth headset, but it didn't come with the little like USB transceiver thing. You know what I'm talking about? So it should have low latency, but because I don't have that transceiver, it has normal Bluetooth latency, which just does not work for this game. If I was not playing a game that relied on sound cues for parry timings, it wouldn't be an issue, but obviously it's pretty important for this game, so. Anyways, I wonder, I should have checked to see. Just out of curiosity, I gotta know. I just gotta know. We are at 51 Lumina of a required like 200-ish. I did not get that whole 51 in this sitting, unfortunately. It'd be cool if it was going by that quick. It is not gonna go by that quick. Maybe we could get to 200 by the end of the night, but we'll see. I do not think I'm about to spend 3 hours here, to be completely honest with you. Give me a mark. There we go. Is that right? No, that's right. At least we get the crate. I guess if you're curious how we're setting up my L here, it's Last Stance into Stendhal. And again, we're burning and marking the creation to do pretty close to max. Again, we did that 15 million. I'll have to watch this back later and see why exactly that happened, because I've never done that much damage on the first turn with Stendhal before. And it would be nice if we could do it consistently, so that's what we want. That gradient attack specifically gives you a crazy amount of time to, like, you can be super early on it and have no consequence, really. This will hit. .1. If we got the 2.6, I'm not sure why that's happening too, but Learn takes him down. We'll take it. I saw some stuff where people have made like karaoke versions of that. You know, it's got like the lyrics and the instrumental on YouTube. I thought it would be hilarious. I don't think I'm gonna be the one to do it, but I thought it would be hilarious if somebody did some karaoke of the French music. Obviously an English speaker doing the karaoke. I think it'd be pretty funny. I just realized the other day while I was playing, like streaming, a buddy was watching me go against Painted Love in the Endless Tower, and I just realized for the first time that when you hit headshots, it does extra damage when you're shooting. I had no idea that was a thing. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Holy smokes, we're getting lucky with the burns and the marks. 6 stacks, that's crazy. That was a good round from Seal. It's unfortunate he's resistant to her stuff. I could, theoretically, like while I'm farming this, I bet I could find a dark weapon for Seal, as that's his weakness. That would probably be a good idea, actually. We'll do that after this. Instead of just using a weapon that he's resistant to for no reason. Very nice. If we can get the 2.6, maybe. I just don't know what's causing that. We'll see. He's got 11 burn stacks right now. So this will be a good time to test and see if the amount of burn stacks has anything to do. Well, no, it won't because he only had 1.8 left. So, man, that's crazy. So it does tell you when you completed it with no damage or if you no-hit it. And I no-hit stage 11 trial 2 when I completed it. I cannot believe that. If anybody's interested, let me know. I might just upload that as a video. It's like a, you know, stage 11 trial 2 no-hit. Because I think it was pretty quick. It was done in like 6 minutes or something like that. But I don't know if that's something that people have any interest in. I'm sure you could probably go find a video of somebody no-hitting the whole thing if you really wanted to. Maybe not New Game Plus. I don't know. I would imagine. I've seen people go pretty deep into the New Game Plus. So. Look at Minoko getting all those extra shots, man. That's what we're talking about. Leaves a mark. Oh man. I never really leaves a mark. That's why they call it a mark. But then we don't get the crit. Minoko's base attack is a bummer. Would actually. Oh, I forgot to change Seal's weapon. I just realized too. It actually might not be a bad idea. What was it, to use the Lumina where your base attack does an extra hit right now? Just because of what we're doing, it just ensures that that weird thing dies sooner. I keep forgetting to see what the name of that is. Oh god. But man, dude, it's been so fun to pick this game back up. I mean, in a lot of ways it's been fun. In a lot of ways it's been very frustrating too, but that wasn't very smooth. That'll slow us down a little bit here, unfortunately. Seal gets to go though, because her health drops, so that's cool. Let's just go into a bit of mark, yeah. No marks, gotta love it. Should we use a gradient? Yeah. This might not be a bad idea, but 439. I think that was a good move. Yep, it's a very good move. If I had AP, I could literally just do pretty much anything and take him out, but we might as well use our Stendhal. I wouldn't have been able to use Virtuos to take him out, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Another perfect chroma catalyst. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I have the need to... Oh wait, okay, let's do this real quick. So Seal. We are going to equip you with probably the Chation. Looks like the Chation. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled. Wow. It's okay, that's fine for this. Base attack gives 1 moon charge and consumes all foretell to apply burn. 100% increased burn damage in Twilight State. Interesting. That'll definitely help speed things up. Honestly, I don't think that adding an extra base attack is going to speed things up. I think that'll slow things down, if anything. Look at how many AP he gets right there. And then he gets nothing as soon as I say something, but it's crazy how long he was sitting there at 9 AP. And there we go. Now we can just stack damage on this dude. The Contortionist? Is that what he's called? I see. Now, right now, I don't know if he's bugging out or if that's how they programmed that, bro. Like, I've seen him act more normal than that before, I swear. Gotta lock in for those, man. That should be pretty easy. Take out right here. I might need some water. It's damn hot in here, man. I do not got no AC in this apartment that I've moved into. It's like 80 degrees right now. I do have like a window AC. I'm gonna talk to. The windows just aren't ideal for a window AC, but I'm gonna talk to my maintenance dude about getting something set up because it's been getting dang hot up here, and I know it's gonna get hotter this summer. So I would normally be just rocking shirtless, chilling, but I wasn't about to do that on stream. I'm a skinny dude, bro. Y'all don't need to be seeing that. Man, I bet I look so silly with these headphones on, bro. Whatever, dude. I bet you dudes online looking sillier than I said it'd probably be cooler if I was like in like a freaking Gustav costume or something, you know? Man, that was unlucky as hell. That was tough. Nice mark still though, it's cool. Man, I think once I get to 100 Lumina, I'll be able to kind of at least make my first step towards finishing off this build, and then we can kind of use these guys as like a testing ground just to see how much damage we're getting out of it and everything. I wonder if it would be worth it to have Virtuos right now. Or what is it, Virtuos Strike? Or no, Pierce. Pierce is literally the name of it. Because if we can leave a mark on him like that, I know it does pretty heavy damage. I just can't imagine it does 2 million damage by any means. Bang. Bang. Almost got sealed to 99. Also, we might as well just double check. Well, don't look like we got any chatters or anything really going on. Make sure the stream is looking okay. Shit's not dropping or anything. Hopefully my audio is not too quiet. Should I maybe move the mic a little bit closer, mate? Hopefully the audio is not chopped. Maybe I should go check on my phone real quick. We'll do one more battle here. I need some water too anyway, so I'll double check the audio after this, and then I'll go back into it. Well, that was a quick mark. I want to get some burns. That'll work. Look at Minoko go right now, dude. Look at Minoko go. That was insane. Only 3 burn stacks after all that is pretty crazy. That'll work, mate. I've been playing some Baldur's Gate 3. I just started playing that game for the first time. I waited for what, 5 years. Pretty good game, man. Pretty good. I'm very much enthralled in the world of it. I've never played any kind of like Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that, so I'm not at all familiar with the rule set or the combat or anything like that, but definitely a super cool world. Gotta get used to the speed of the combat for sure. Like, this is the man, after playing a turn-based game like this, it is really tough to go to anything else, man. I used to be like a huge Pokemon guy, and I'm sure I would still enjoy Pokemon if I went and tried to play it, but there's just no way it could be nearly as exciting as this, man. How do I miss the second perfect? I think he burns here, but that was a rookie mistake. Okay, dude. These headphones are pissing me off, man. I might need to figure something out for this. Alright, in any case, we'll take a quick little break here. Looks like we got one view thanks to the person who stopped in. If you're wondering why I can't just go run them back to back, to be fair, I actually don't know if the guy over there does drop Lumina. But even if he does, my L isn't able to do enough damage on the first turn without full shields to one-shot him. Maybe now she can with the way some of it's been going, but I think it would be like a chance thing. We'd be putting it up to chance, so it's best to just get her healed. I think the fastest way is to get her healed and then just repeat that over and over and over. So we're at like what, 60-ish Lumina at this point now, so not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh, I just realized. That's okay. That's okay. Here, we'll do it like this actually. I'll be right back, y'all. Fill up my water. I can't believe I'm doing this on live right now with this damn headset, bro. Alright. We getting back into it. Please make fun of my headset in the comments. Maybe enough people making fun of my headset in the comments will lead to me being able to get another new headset. I'm sure that I could just like order the transceiver or whatever that I'm missing. So for anyone fresh tuning in to this point, for whatever reason that would be, we're shooting the creation. Wow, I missed that shot. We're shooting the creation until we apply a mark, basically, assuming that we will burn him while applying mark, and that will allow us to do the maximum damage we can do to him for now with our current build with Mael. And then Seal and Minoko just kind of pile on as much damage as they can onto that contortionist thing. Mael last chances to fill her AP and to give her 9 shields with the Evrim. And then we're going to Stendhal on the burned and marked target. That time it does 12.18, not bad. I'll burning canvas on the contortionist because it's the most damage I can do with 5 AP right now with my L, so. Oh, we'll miss the counterattack right there and slow ourselves down quite a bit, unfortunately. Man, I missed that one too. Take a break and come back slow. That was not very good. But Seal automatically gets to go because her health falls below 50%. And I think we could tee this dude up a little bit here. I think this can break if he's anywhere close. He is. And then we get, this will be the easiest way. Oh, and he's weak to this, so yeah, this is the way to go right here. Mighty Strike also does extra damage to stun targets. And then we get put into Almighty Mask, which is pretty much Minoko's most powerful mask in the Bestial Wheel. At least with the build we're running. I don't know if you can get more power out of some other stuff, but I've done some pretty crazy numbers with the Lampmaster Light and Almighty Mask. Wait, what? Oh, Recoat. I don't know why I thought that was a foot. I think I literally need one more Minoko foot, bro. Is that right? Oh, wait. Is it not skills? Would it not be under skills? Oh, I gotta look up here, huh? I'm not worried about it right now. Oh, wait, I'm right here. Learn skills. Go to Minoko. And yeah, we're missing 1 foot. Which I don't know how that's possible, because we literally have defeated every enemy besides the Chromatic Lampmaster and the Duolistes. So unless the Duolistes have a foot or the Chromatic Lampmaster has a foot, which I don't think they will, I don't know how I could possibly be missing a foot after completing the Endless Tower. We immediately apply mark, but we don't have a burn yet, so we're gonna keep shooting. We do apply a burn there, but we get the mark. How about that? That's pretty lucky. Alright, let's try not to miss our parries this time. These things should go a little bit better. That was not a great run right there. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. We have a fan going in the background too right now because my shower in this place is getting redone, so they're like trying to dry all the stuff for the drywall they put up. So there's a fan going in the background. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, y'all let me know in there. But you know we out here, man. Small streamer teens, I guess. It's one of my favorite attacks in the game to parry. I don't know what it is about it. Like, it's obviously very easy, but it's just a satisfying one for some reason. And I don't think we're gonna be able to get him right here. Maybe with a crit, but I don't think so. Nope. That 2.6 would have done it if we could get it, man. Nicely done, Seal. Extra 12 seconds on that one, though. Since he was able to do that last attack. How are we doing? Let's rest before we forget. 67. They are getting farmed. I think we'll easily get to 100 during the stream. I think we could honestly get to 200 if some people pulled up and this got fun, but as you can imagine, just doing it kind of solo here by myself, no one around. I mean, you know, not that I'm not enjoying myself, like it's interesting to see this build kind of come together and see how things are working out, but at the same time, you can only do the same thing over and over for so long, you know? So I've been kind of trying to pace myself, and like I said, work it in to where, you know, like if I got 10 minutes here or there, I'll hop on and just do a few rounds. Because really, the battles are quick. I mean, you know, a minute 30 to a minute 40. It's not a ridiculous amount of time we'll spend in total, but... And I think that 3 hour, I think it will be less than 3 hours in total now that we really have it down, but... That's what we want. We hit his weakness. It does decent damage, but we're still not going to get him right here. Yeah, it's really helpful when we're getting the mark before Monoko does his base attack. And same with Seal, really. If they both do it, then I think we're able to get him out with one Stendhal. He might burn from this. Not quite. Gotta lock in a little bit for this one. That should be it, though. Minute 41? Minute 49. Oh, it was really slow. Maybe it will take 3 hours. It's crazy, but that 20 seconds, or a 20-second difference between battles, it makes a larger difference than you might expect over the course of 100 battles. Let's just do this. I think this will be a better way to make sure this guy is taken care of early. We'll see, maybe. That was pretty weak sauce. That's pretty good right there. .1 seems to be the consistent we can do when he's marked and burned. It's pretty good, I'm happy about that. This should be a quick one. I almost missed that though. I was almost late. And on that one, you definitely want to be early rather than late, so. Last one might have just taken a little longer too. I might have been talking about something. That's okay. This one, we might actually get him with one Stendhal. If not, I think he'll burn after the Stendhal. Nice. I tried today streaming it so that it like streams to a shorts format. I can't imagine this game is very good for streaming to shorts, especially because I didn't like optimize it for that, but figured it was worth a shot. See if we don't get any extra views, maybe. Be cool. He's not burnt though. We want that burn. There we go. He's burnt. Now we want that mark. Now we can light this guy up. I was kind of hoping we could do it like we did last time. It's alright. Good crit right there. Yeah, I think honestly, we could probably start using her 6 AP skill. I can't think of exactly what it's called, but that might be worth doing. Seals 6 AP move on the contortionist thing. I do apologize about the controller clicks too. I've tried so much to drown that sound out and not figure out anything. I'm using a condenser mic instead of like a cardioid mic or a shotgun mic or anything like that, so it picks up pretty much like everything in the room pretty well. That was a little safer. Okay, this one he might burn after. Hopefully. Be close. Very nice. I meant to check time on that one, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it my goal to at least get over 100 Lumina in this stream, and then, like I said, if some people start showing up, I mean, we get a little chat going or whatever, I might be down to hang out for a little bit longer. We'll see. If anybody is tuned in or tunes in later, please like, please subscribe. Just helps the morale out, really. You know, it's like, not that I need to be doing this. It's not like I need to be YouTube streaming or anything like that. But I don't know. I guess if you find it fun, if you find it entertaining, you're enjoying yourself, please drop a like and a sub, as I do enjoy doing this quite a bit. And that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I enjoy doing this, and I would love to spend some more time doing it if possible. Sorry about that. I don't know who was calling me right there, but I'm using my phone as a webcam right now, so not gonna work. Dang, I hope I didn't just hang up on somebody important though. Man, that time I felt like I was really early, but again, early is better than late on the gradient counters. Could one shot here. Very nice. That one took 2 minutes, but we did have the phone call issue there. Dang, just like that. This round might not go too great. Okay, let's get a mark. Yeah, that not a great round with the shots. That's okay. Be a little bit slower on this round, I think, though. The dance begins. Bro, I think I might watch me some SpongeBob tonight, man. I don't know why, I just been feeling it. Been thinking about that one episode with the Alaskan bullworm. And there's that part where SpongeBob's like going to find the Alaskan bullworm. I think he wants to like hunt it or something like that. And he's going after it, and Sandy's like chasing after him, trying to tell him like, no, SpongeBob, this thing's dangerous. Like, I won't let you do it. And she's like, nothing you say can stop me from stopping you, you know, something like that. And he's like, oh yeah? Well, what if I said, blogging feed diddle nokin? She's like, well, I must admit, that's really slowing me down. It's hilarious. That was probably the worst explanation, but dang, I'd love to break, but this is fine. Man, maybe taking a hit with Seal there is actually not a bad idea, and actually faster, because it allows her to play immediately, so she gets a turn before my L, so she can kind of like set this up. Imagine if I was smarter there and I had marked or something like that, then we could do another really heavy Stendhal instead of just, you know, around 2 million or whatever it's doing, 2.1. But yeah, man, fun seeing the build come together. For the most, I really want to get to those higher damage numbers here sooner. And realistically, I think at this point I could implement some stuff, but I don't want to spend all the Lumina right now just because I'm trying to kind of keep track of where I'm at, and I have a pretty solid idea of how much I need, so. Minoko, thank you. Wait a second. Nah, it wouldn't be worth it. He was sitting on a Lampmaster Light though. I was like, man, maybe we should throw that down. I don't think we should. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if this is, oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, it's not the way. Oh, but that's the way. That's what I've been messing up. So we want to keep an eye on this. And then realistically right here, we can apply foretell by using this. And we have the chance to mark again. We don't that time, but... that is okay. That's just fine. Yeah, we're just messing around. I mean, we're literally trying to shave off like a few seconds here, so we're doing it pretty much as fast as we can for the most part. At least for now, until my L can do some crazy void damage or something like that, and we can attack all enemies with her. We can attack all enemies with her right now, it's just not going to finish them. Not even the contortionist. This will hit. I don't know if this will end him. It does. 143, that seems like a pretty common time we're getting. Just fun to know how long it took. It's not like that big a deal, like I said before, but just interested in that kind of thing. Shout out to ChatGPT these days. I can just like throw them all the stats and they can just be like, oh yeah, it took you roughly this many minutes, or you know, however long to complete it or something like that. Gotta burn in a mark and dip out of there. Man, we don't have a heavy mask attack that will only attack one enemy. Otherwise, I would totally use something on this guy right now. You know, why does it keep doing that? Start holding it down? Okay, that's fine. Get the crit. Take that. Man, double unlucky right there. But reapplies mark. We'll take that. Excuse me. Put a little bit of this frog in the throat, man. What is up with the frog in my truck? That'll do you, mate. That'll do you. I might go ahead and throw Pierce into my L skills just to see if it does. Or what does that do? 359. Does it do more than 359? I mean, not that it's that big a deal, but if it does do more, I guess it would be worth it. Might save a little time. Although, look at this. What even happened right here? Like, we did crazy damage to him this time. It's going to be a really easy one tap right here. I missed my perfect. Yeah, 132 right there. That was a good one. That's what I should change the title to. Maybe that would be a more intriguing title, is speed running Renoir's, or the Lumina farm in Renoir's draft. Because that is essentially what we're trying to do right here. Like, we are trying to kind of speed run. I mean, we're trying to optimize a speed running strategy, you could say. I don't even know. I'm just gonna, how much was it? Like 4 for Brawler Bash or something like that? So let's just keep an eye on it here. I think that was right. Hopefully we're right. Yeah, nice. Not that Brawler Bash does crazy damage, but it seems like lacing this guy up early is helping us speed things up a little bit, so. Oh, although mistakes like that are not helping us speed things up. Man, weak sauce without the mark, we'll see. Although we've been doing like 1.8, 1.9 to take him down, so we've got an extra like 200,000 in the bag if we need it. That's what we want, baby. Alright. We last dance, we stand all. That was another one down. We're knocking them out pretty quickly, but it's crazy, man. Time just goes by slower and slower the longer you get into a tedious task like this. Which is how I would describe this. I would describe this as very tedious. I'm curious. I know that you can farm them off of that merchant up there too, and I know people say to do it off of the merchant. I wonder if he gives more or something like that, but he's got 3 enemies you gotta defeat, and I just do not have a solid way of doing that. Dang it, Minoko. That was no good. So we don't have a mark on this guy yet. Seal is not getting very lucky here. Still no mark, there we go. We're not going to have very much done to that guy, so this one still might be a little bit slower, but at least the creation will go down. Yeah, I will say I have noticed these streams do, like, at least while they're live, they seem to do a little bit better when I do it like late in the evening. So, you know, like I said though, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm probably gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3 with some homies later on in the evening. Probably won't be streaming, but who knows, maybe we'll catch a late night something before we go to bed. Finish this up, because I think we'll get pretty close today. Again, at least over 100. Not that that's there, but I think we could finish it if we ran one more stream later. This time, I don't think we're going to take him out. He'll burn. Alright, he's got 6 stacks? Oh, he doesn't burn. That's crazy. And then I missed the impale. Wow, dude. My bad. Oh, you sorry. Get a little water down real quick. I don't think that actually does anything. It's just kind of a habit I built while I was playing the game. Okay, we got the burn. Can I please get a mark, dude? My goodness. That's crazy, though. Oh, I think that he gets 3 for hitting an enemy's weakness on the first turn. I think that's what's going on there. That's good enough for me. I almost used Stendhal on the wrong enemy right there. That would have been a bummer. Alright, give me the gradient again. I cannot believe I missed that. That was crazy. Oh, I'm not ready. I cannot believe I got there in time for that. Come on, baby. That was kind of slick. 998 on the counter from Minoko. Not bad. Easy Stendhal to end it here. Bang! Kablam! I do not know how we did that 15 million, bro. I definitely got to run that back. On the film. I got to run that film later tonight, you know what I'm saying? Just the film back. It's crazy though, but it's like, be surprised how much that'll help you in a game like this if you're trying to get some builds and stuff figured out. There'll be stuff you're missing, man. It goes so deep, you know? Okay, nice. Now we have the ability to mark ourselves. What in the world? Why are we exiting right there? What a mark! We'll take that. Oh, I don't have enough to do. What a goober. Dang, no crit is tough right there. I bet Seal's got some better skills I could be using for this, man. Excuse me, I mean, I played with her for a little bit, but I ended up, Luna's just got a couple attacks, like Elemental Genesis, man. I love that attack so much. It's not necessarily like the greatest attack by any means, but it just looks sick, man. It does nuts damage to everybody. Pretty fun. We locked in, baby. Again, one easy Stendhal. Oh, I can Stendhal from right here. Is this? I don't think it's gonna end him since I'm not offensive. This was actually not a good idea. Maybe. Yeah, my bad. I should have just last chance and then Stendhal because I needed Virtuous right there, but it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. This one gets me sometimes. We're all good. Still pretty quick, 140. I guess I'm not including the time it takes to run to and from the flag too, though, so all in all it will take over 3 hours. Gotta be getting close to the 100 mark. I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna sit here and grind it until I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm getting close to that point, to be fair, but Alright, come on, let me get some luck. We've been getting some bad luck with these, man. We're at least getting a lot of shots, but no marks, man. Come on, let me get a mark. Nothing. It's just a bummer because the longer it takes to get a mark on the creation, the less damage we can do to the contortionist ahead of time. I was gonna say, she's not good enough for hitting the weakness, is she? That'll do. Man, I really gotta figure out what's going on with the critical or the gradient charging. I swear we're supposed to be charging gradient on critical attacks. And the only reason I question it is because Seal's critical chance is over 100%, so every time she shoots and connects, it should be charging gradient, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. I may not have paid enough attention to it at this point, but oh, he stays up right there? He's gonna burn, but it's crazy. Alright, what are we at here? 91. We are cooking. We are cooking. Okay, we'll get over 100 here. It's 5 more battles just to get to 100. Oop, I forgot to rest. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I told you, man, the heat in here, man. It is hot in here, but my goodness. Alright, let me get lucky with some of these shots. Yeah, let me get an early burn and an early mark. Of course I get the mark early, but no burn. Still no burn. There's a burn. And there's a mark. Okay, okay. And we get the crit right there. Okay, I can be grateful, that's what I say. It's a great start. It's exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, the only thing I wonder is, like, we probably could be getting through that dude in one shot, or maybe not one shot, but like pretty quickly if we did have the gradient charging properly. So I think that's something I'll probably check out after this stream today. I don't think it'd be very fun to figure out on stream, but I don't get the counterattack there, so it's gonna slow us down. But Seal is gonna get to go early here. We're gonna use gradient attack, and then we're gonna consume any foretell that we have applied, and that'll work just fine to one shot him with Stendhal here. I get stuck on that little step right there every time, man. Not this time, not this time. I still have not completely explored Renoir's Drab, so that's kind of something I'm thinking about doing, like, after this big endless tower project I'm doing. Dang it, I should have kept that mark. Okay, there we go. Is that all I need for Chevalier Slash is 3? I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna do crazy damage, but I think it might get him to where we need him. Off run for seal there. As long as we get our parries though, it's quick. She kind of sounds like Link right there, bro. Zelda. Sorry about the notifications. I could have sworn I turned those off or silenced my ringer for my phone, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, we didn't do too much damage to him up front this time. Oh no! I'll let us dodge it. Okay, we just need one counterattack here, man. Come on. This is my worst attack of his, though. All good. I think he should be done. Very nice, very nice. Yo, if anybody's tuned in, please give a like. Feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying yourself, enjoying the content. To be fair, I don't know why this content would be that enjoyable, as I'm just repeatedly fighting these ugly dudes, but maybe somebody's enjoying hanging out with me here. We're in a heavy mask. We've got him marked. I just don't think there's nothing to do. I'm just gonna waste him. That's it. Oh my gosh, was I just missing all those at the end? I honestly quit. I just looked away and started spamming, but it did not sound like they were connecting, bro. Well, I didn't look away. I was looking at the AP because I just saw it charging up like crazy. But yeah, I think I was missing those at the end. That I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment on and not watch back. That 15 million, I gotta figure that out, man. Because it's like, it's only 3 million, but it's also like 20% extra damage. So if we can get buffed up in other areas, it'd be very helpful, you know? Give me this attack, man. Of course, it's a different attack that I'm like consistently messing up on, but did my L counter him twice? Why is his health so low this time? This one might have been over 2 minutes. 150 close. Not ideal, not ideal. Yeah, part of it is getting lucky with the shots at the beginning though. If Minoko can get really lucky, then we can get through it quick, but see, like, that's pretty good right there. And now we're sitting on Brewer Dash. I'm just watching the AP until it gets down to 3. Might as well just keep shooting if it lets me. And I needed 4, so I'm a dummy. But we'll go ahead and do this. Like, it's not going to do very much damage, but it is still going to apply a mark. And again, we're hitting his weakness. Reapply mark there, which is kind of nice. We just need to get her down to 2 so we can play focused foretell. All the damage we can do to the contortionist is done. for now. Stendalia on the creation. Bro, if anybody's watching, let me know if you've heard of this game that's coming out called Beast of Reincarnation. I did make a video of that on my YouTube, but I am legitimately like very excited for this game. It's made by Game Freak. I talked about Pokemon earlier, but right, creators of Pokemon are making like a Sekiro-like action-based RPG set in post-apocalyptic Japan. And it looks pretty good, dude. Like, now I know it's Game Freak, kind of getting out of their realm of comfort a little bit, but I think that's cool. I just do understand some people's worries with, you know, compatibility and just quality of life and things like that, but I think the game looks beautiful. UI looks really good. Characters look awesome. The whole like dog companion thing, if you don't know, the main character has like, they call it a dog companion, but it's really like a wolf. Like it's a big old wolf, dude. You've got this like wolf companion you go around and fight around with as you guys work to get stronger to eventually defeat the Beast of Reincarnation, who I believe is kind of like, I don't know if he's controlling there's this thing called blight. It's a parasite in the world that's like taking things over and kind of causing them to act erratically and, you know, taking over environments and landscapes and things like that. The game looks very good, man. I've never pre-ordered a game before, and again, I got people telling me like, yo, I'd be careful, man, like, it's Game Freak. I'm like, you know, I'm pretty excited about the game, so I need 3 or 4 for this. 3, I don't care. I'm just gonna do that because he's marked. Reapply is marked, we'll take that. I think we should be over 100 Lumina, if not last fight, definitely this fight. If we get to the end of this fight, I hate that attack, man. That's right. That might be one of the faster rounds we've done. 132, not bad. It's not the fastest round we've done, but pretty good. So we all win. I've been wondering, like, I wonder if I should freaking, you know, like, move myself. Man, why am I getting so many notifications, bro? I ain't even got no friends like that or nothing, bro. My goodness. It's getting annoying. And it's like, bro, you could have gotten a hold of me all day, man. I guess we all been working, but it's just crazy. I started the stream, all these people started hitting me up like, bro, I don't even know none of y'all. I bet you, because to be fair, it could be a homie or two, but I think for the most part, some BS. That sounded like Messenger trying to say some BS. I should just silence it real quick, but it's all set up and I'm locked in, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being lazy. But I do apologize for all the notification sounds. It's really annoying. I don't mean to be lame. How does it disappear when we get to 2 AP? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe a one shot here. That'd be close. We did it! 117. That's definitely the fastest I've done it so far. That's really good. It's actually crazy too what a difference it makes. Like if I'm sitting there focusing on even just like maneuvering the skills menu optimally, it seems to go faster, like a decent amount faster than if if I'm not being conscious of it. I missed the mark right there. I did get a mark, but I missed it, and now I can't Galt Fury. That's unfortunate. And yeah, see right there, I'm like completely misplaying the skill selection menu right there. Man, no mark. Oh, we got it right there at the end. That's crazy. Yeah. Like this time, oh my gosh, see again. Completely misplaying the skills menu here. So that's gonna slow me down, and then also making that mistake with Minoko where we already had this guy marked and burnt. We could have done damage to the contortionist, but we're gonna be behind on the damage, so whether or not Mael is able to one shot on the Stendhal kind of depends on this right here. If he attacks Mael, then we got a chance, but I think anybody else, I think he's gonna survive the Stendhal. Maybe though, we'll see. He is weak to this, it's just nobody hits nearly as hard as Mael. Yeah, that's tough though, coming off the 117, it's gonna be like a 150. Oh, he's gonna burn though. Oh, he's barely alive, that's crazy. Man. 137, still not bad. Oh, I missed it. I jumped early. Alright, that should have us over a hundo, right? 105, come on. We are over halfway to our goal of 200 extra Lumina, which will be split fairly evenly among Mael, Minoko, and Seal. Although, actually, Mael probably won't get as much. She doesn't need 40 because we already have Cheater equipped to her as a Picto. So I'm not worried about having 40 extra slots for her. Might be worth it for her to have like second chance though, so I don't know, we'll see. With 200 we'd be able to add 60 and some change to each, so I think we'd be fine to do that. Really though, I just want to be able to have every possible banging Lumina equipped in the background, so again, there's like, I'm kind of using somebody's build that they posted to Reddit, so I'll be sure to shout that Reddit user out in the long form video. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using that build and just kind of copying that. So I think I've gathered all the specific Pictos that I need for the build. And yeah, now it's just a matter of getting enough Lumina points, which at this point we actually do have. We're at 100, so at this point I might go ahead and spend them on let's see here, we're gonna put 40. Oh, what the heck? Well, that was a mistake. I think that was roughly 40. I have no idea. If they get a little bit extra, it's not the end of the world. Okay, he just needs to get to 200. That's what I should have done in the first place, is just added 40 from what. Holy crap! Another text. That's insane. But yeah, so that's gonna allow them both to equip Cheater. And then I guess we'll give them each the extra 12 for now. And we were at 105. So then Again, I think 200 is kind of a long shot. Like, not a long shot, but that's just like overkill. Like, I think that's more than we're gonna need. So we will probably. Sorry, I'm thinking here. Let's see. For right now, let's just go equip what we need to with Minoko and Seal, which is going to be the first most important thing here. Not second chance. Wait, yes, second chance. Yes, second chance. Exactly that. Because everybody's already playing. Oh, wait, no. Is it second chance? No. We want cheater. Yeah, we do not want second chance. That would not ruin the build. It basically, excuse me, it would screw things up pretty bad. So we want him to have cheater. Boom. And then 14 to spend on whatever. So it's like anything to get him more AP at the start if possible. Burn affinity might not be bad if it comes down to it, if we just like gotta spend something here, but like I said, we want give 2 AP on applying rush, 2 AP on applying powerful. Okay, let's do that. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. I mean, we need it at the beginning though, so hopefully he gets powerful at the beginning. I forget. I know that there's a way. Is there like, as literally energizing powerful? I don't know if there's a way for him to get powerful at the beginning, but that's basically like all there's left to do is make sure that they can get as much AP as possible here at the start, which, so she needs cheater. And then after that, we want gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Maybe that is something that would be helpful. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Cleansing tint, bring breaker, empowering tint, energizing cleanse. Counter attack is 2 AP on applying a rush. I'm assuming we're gonna want it on these. Like, it's the closest we're gonna get. I just like Minoko is getting 7 AP at the start, whereas Seal is only getting 5 AP, or maybe it's 6 AP on the start. So I think that we are gonna need to look that up and figure out how we can make sure that we're maxing out as much AP as possible at the beginning of the battle. And then essentially, now that they both have cheater, they're going to play twice no matter what. And again, so look at this. Charging critical. Plus 20% of a gradient charge on critical hit once per turn? Oh. So how the heck is this Reddit build charging up 3 full gradient charges by Miles' turn? How's that possible? Wait, 20% of a full? No. Yeah, but... oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research on that then. Or at least I'm gonna have to look at that again, because there must be something I'm missing. Like, there must be a way to charge more critical. Just real quick. We added all these Lumina, right? Like, let's go see what this looks like. I would imagine the next 100 Lumina will hopefully be quicker with this going on, but we'll see. Really, we just need to get to the point where we can use Mael's Gommage. Which, do we have inverted affinity on all these guys? Because these guys all need to have, except for Mael. Minoko and Seal both need to have inverted affinity, I think, to do the strat proper. Get a mark, but no burn. Mark and burn. That time's what we're talking about. It's crazy you can miss that guy. But Yeah, staying mighty since I can't use it for real, but yeah, it's only once per turn that you get 20% of a gradient charge. So, my gosh, another text. To be fair, this is not like speeding things up by any means. And then again, we will crit here and we'll get another gradient charge. Or, you know, another 20% of a gradient charge. And then this will probably fill the gradient. Nope, not completely yet. And obviously the Stendhal will, but like again, we need to have 3 gradient charges by the time we get to Mael, so there's something I'm missing from the list over there. Easy money. Did do crazy damage to him. This time we can literally just stand off from offensive. Yeah, so let me just see here. Maybe Seal's got a weapon I don't know about or something she's supposed to be using where she can build gradient. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't see anything here that like allows her to charge up extra gradient, so if anybody knows, please drop a comment and let me know, but otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research and figure it the hell out, man. I kind of want to sit here and just see, like, there's obviously a more efficient way to get through that fight that we just ran, the Lumina farm. There's definitely going to be a more efficient strategy than the one that we've been using, and you know, like we can use the upgrades we just made to our advantage. I just don't know exactly how, but man, I'm just trying to add this up. I don't understand how I'm supposed to be able to one-shot, or how I'm supposed to be able to use Gamage in that first turn. Even if I do, man, like, I still don't think we're gonna do enough to, you know, it's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna be helpful for getting rid of this Lampmaster, but I don't think it's gonna be the end all be all. I was hoping we'd get in and one-shot him, cause dude, this Reddit build is doing 1,000,000,000 damage. I don't know what I'm missing though. I don't know if there's just like some slight bit of information they're not explaining, or maybe there's just some like common damage increasing pictos that I just don't know about that I missed in my playthrough or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what I keep missing when I try to bring this build together, but what are we at? Like a consistent 12 million that we're doing right now. However, that's only on the first attack. That's only on first strike. So after that, we're stuck doing like 2 to 3 million with Stendhal, and then Gamage can still do 10 plus million, but you know, it's tough to get a Gamage charged up, and it's only doing that much if we're holding on to all of Mael's shields, which only happens if she doesn't get touched. So, and again, against the Lampmaster, the chromatic Lampmaster and the Dualistes, they're both just like cracked out versions of the normal boss. Like, they do the same moves, but on steroids, bro. So, I don't know, man. Hey, we got 2 views tonight. Thanks to the 2 viewers for stopping in, at least. Oh, has my hat been looking that goofy? How does my... Okay, okay. You guys can probably see it wiggling, but for the most part, like, it doesn't look that stupid. Now, maybe if I, like, am doing some of that weird stuff like that, it looks a little stupid, but it doesn't look that stupid. Man, I'm really, like, maybe it would be a good idea for me to sit up a little bit, bro. Like, I'm really sitting back chilling, bro. I'm just sitting comfy, but it's like, man, I don't know, maybe if there was, I would say if there was a chat here, if there was, I should be treating it like there's a chat here, man, at all times. Crap, have you guys been seeing me playing with the little hole right here? Pause. I just can't help myself but like fidget with something. Just like, I don't know, feels good. I don't know. Pause. It's not like that, bro. It's just like satisfying, is what I mean. I don't know. Um, but weird, man. How long we been live? Oh, an hour 36. Okay, that's way longer than I thought. I thought we had only been live for like an hour, but oh, my my phone is struggling with frame rate right now because the battery's about to die. So I would say this is pretty much perfect timing. I think we made pretty awesome progress on the Luminas. We're already halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. Wait, suggestion. YouTube is suggesting I open YouTube Studio. Okay, I've done that. I don't know. But yeah, man, I think that's going to wrap things up for the stream. If anybody for some reason ever sees this portion of this live stream right here, you are an amazing person, not because you watched this stream to the end, but because even if you're not doing it right now, at some point in your life, you woke up every day, you showed up, you got it done, and you went and you did it the next day. And hopefully we're all doing that right now. But if you're struggling with doing that right now, remember you did at one point in your life. You woke up, you showed up, you got it done, and you went and you did it again the next day. And you're totally capable of doing that at any time. You're a great person. You're a wonderful person. It's in you. It's in all of us. So I don't know why I just had the urge to say that. Just, I don't know, dude. But yo, thanks everyone for watching. I am the Dual Gamer signing out. Cheers, man.